It's 19th of July. I want to apologize for not recording new episodes for a long time. I just didn't have time for it. My team and I are now moving along the Belarusian border. We are so close to the neighboring state that at some points we see road signs and billboards written in Russian. It is exactly in Russian. In Belarus, this language is much more common than the national Belarusian. Belarus now is just a satellite state of Russia, depend on it in everything and completely oriented towards Russia. The self-proclaimed usurper president Alexander Lukashenko has been at the head of the state for almost 3 decades, and during this time he managed to turn the whole country into his private property. He is stupid, greedy, power-hungry, and vengeful. Also, he is a criminal, the real one. His punitive apparatus does not hesitate to kidnap and kill journalists and human rights activists. The courts under his control sent people to jail for many years for criticizing Lukashenko. He destroyed the opposition and strangled the free press. In addition, he is an accomplice to Russian aggression. Missiles take off from the territory of Belarus, which then kill Ukrainians in their own homes. Russian planes take off from the runways of Belarusian airports, dropping bombs on hospitals and schools in Ukraine. Lukashenko gave the territory of his country for Russian military bases, for warehouses for ammunition used to kill Ukrainians, for training grounds where Russians learn to use this ammunition. He is an accomplice in Russian crimes against Ukraine. Belarus is an aggressor state that indirectly but still wages a war against Ukraine. At the same time, the Belarusian army did not invade Ukraine, and the Russian forces based there also do not cross the border, at least in large numbers. But the danger of the invasion from Belarus exists. The Russians and their ally Lukashenko keep thousands of servicemen near the Ukrainian border, pulling up all the new equipment there, conducting constant exercises, launching drones over Ukraine, and generally making us nervous in every possible way. Areas near the Belarusian border are such a front line without hostilities. Here everything is ready to repel a possible invasion. There is equipment and weapons, a lot of soldiers, ambushes and observation posts, but there is no war. You know, after Hitler's attack on Poland and Germany's declaration of war by France and Britain, there was something similar to what I am seeing now. The French then mobilized the army, placed it in the positions near the German border, and just sat in the trenches and dug outs for several months without conducting any hostilities. In history, this episode is known as phony war. We have been having a real war for a long time, not at all phony, but bloody and cruel, a war for the existence of Ukraine. We were attacked by one of our crazy neighbors who was supported by another of our crazy neighbors. If this little neighbor, had a conscience and a little more courage, if he would not let Russian war criminals in and would not give his territory and infrastructure to their full disposal, it would be much easier for us. At least there would be no need to keep a whole army on the border with this little neighbor. It could be sent to the front of the ongoing war.